G'day fellow moto vloggers, Panda Nev on some Muki the Suzuki Bandit on this Sunday afternoon. Just coming home from lunch with a mate and a good chat. All things, everything. So chat about anything and everything. Yeah, so as you all know that follow my channel, I had a cystoscopy appointment Thursday, and of course every time I go to the Lower McEwen, it's either boiling hot or bloody cold, and it was bloody cold. What I do from the Elizabeth Centre, I catch a bus to the hospital, because parking is just, well, a non-event. It's bloody hopeless. So it's best to catch a bus there and get off and just walk across to the hospital. And of course it was a dismal day, and as soon as I got off the bus, it started pissing down with rain. So I got in there and I was a bit sort of damp, but that's alright, wasn't too bad. Went in there and waited to have the cystoscopy and all that sort of thing, and walked in and look at and it was the lady or the nurse or whoever that gave me my 10 or is it 9 or 10, I can't remember, 9 or 10 BCGs. I think it's 9 actually, yeah, I think it's 9, and it was from Narelle. I said, I didn't realise you did this sort of thing, Narelle. And she said, yeah, I used to do it overseas, but when I come back home, well, she was working in Scotland. When I come home, I had to redo all the schoolwork because they don't sort of recognise other countries' way of teaching how to do stuff or something, which is a bit strange. But she said, yep, I'm fully qualified now and I can do this. I said, alright, fair enough. So anyway, I had the local anaesthetic, and they fill your bladder up with a solution, and then they put the camera in, and they have a good look around, and they show you this and they show you that, and they say this is where it was, and we'll just check the other side to see if anything's going on there, and no, nothing's going on. So the result was nothing's come back. So another 6 months and I can I'll have another one. So that's a very good news that it hasn't come back. And I had a look and I saw where all the scarring was and all that sort of thing, where they initially cut out the first tumour. I call it a tumour, I suppose it is, I'm not sure, but that's a strange looking bloody little car. You wouldn't want to be in that in an accident. And yeah, so all's good. Walked out, pretty much got it straight on the bus, and 15 minutes later I was back in my car and on the way home. So that was good. So what else do I want to talk about? Scalloped front tyres, or scalloped front tyres. How it makes the bike feel so much worse, especially if it gets into a rut in the road. You can actually, it sort of takes your front wheel with it. with the rut in the road. So, and should you replace them once they scallop? Well, gee, if I did that, I'll be changing them every 5,000 kilometres, and they do last a little bit longer than that. I'm still going on that one that I was talking about a while back, about how it was looking like it was near the wear mark. I've been monitoring it and that sort of thing, and I think I've still got some more to go. I could even scrape, maybe scrape 9,000 k's out of it. I'm not sure, 9 or 10,000 k's out of it. I'm not sure yet, but time will tell. So, how do you like these scallop tyres? I bloody hate them. It's just annoying when you're going along the road and you got a little sort of a little rut in the road, or whatever you like to call it, and the front tyre seems to want to go down that path instead of where you want it to go. Yeah, I bought a front tyre recently, so it's sitting there waiting to go on. The back tyre's very good, very good. It's still got plenty left, and normally I go through a back tyre before a front tyre, but this time it's the other way around. Maybe the back tyre is more, well, heavy duty in the middle than the front. I'm not sure. Not sure exactly how they make them that well. So, but I have a front tyre ready to go in whenever. So, if I think of anything on my little trip, I will put it in, and I'll do my my farewell a little later. So if anything else happens, I'll put it in. Or I'll think of something. Think of something else. Well, I don't know what's going on. I thought I'd put this in one of my favourite roads. They've changed the speed limit again. They've changed it back to 80 from 100. I have no idea why they've done that. So I just can't believe it. It was 100, then they put it back to 80 for a long time. Then they changed it back to 100, and now they've changed it back to 80. I have no idea why they've done that here. No idea whatsoever. I don't know their thinking on it. Was it just an experiment? Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. It's bloody strange. See, 80. Speed limit changed. Fucking 80. Excuse my French. It's fucking bullshit. Oh well. It is what it is, and you got to obey the law. But it sucks. Yeah, there's something else I wanted to discuss. Whenever Microsoft do a big upgrade on their Windows, like have a new version, because Windows 10 will apparently be always Windows 10, it's just the versions will change. What did I have on before? is it 1903 or something like that anyway, 1909 or whatever, I can't quite remember, but the latest version is 2004. Now that's not the year, of course, but that is the absolute latest version of Windows, which is a major upgrade. And I sort of don't do it straight away. I try and wait a little while so they iron out a few bugs or whatever. And when was it? Yeah, it was Friday night. I did my my main machine. I got two machines and a laptop, and the main machine took around about an hour and a half to do its upgrade to the latest version. Now the reason I did that is because I wanted to see how it worked, because I hadn't done it before. Because at the shop I go to, the motorcycle shop, Friday they had a well, a sort of a crash in MYOB, so to speak, and they lost the data for that particular morning, Friday morning. It was up and running by the afternoon, and the bloke that was remotely connected to the machine at the shop reckons it was some of the Windows updates that were pending that caused it. Now, I can't argue that fact because I'm not sure, but what I did do is I went into the part of Windows where you can have a look at previous updates, and the computer had tried to update Windows to the new version last month, and also on the Friday. So was this interrupted, and it caused a file to be corrupted which was being used in MYOB? Maybe. I'm not 100% sure, and probably never will be. So the owner of the shop had to go after hours to Clare to pick up something and come back to the shop. So I had it set up for him, ready to do the update. Yeah, he just had to press the start button and start downloading the update, because you really need to be updated as much as possible for all the like the internal security to be up to date, to try and keep out any potential threats. So he did that, and I expected a phone call, but I never got it, which is good. But excuse me, I've got a tickle in the throat. I was watching mine, and I wanted to see how it went on the update, because I hadn't done it before. Everything went very smoothly, but it did take about an hour and a half. But it all went smoothly and did the job. So I went up there Saturday morning to make sure that nothing was wrong with the one at the shop, and there wasn't. it had done all it had to do, and not a problem at all. So that's good. So now what I'm doing is I'm doing my older laptop, but what I have to do is update it to the latest updates before you can actually update it to 2004. It won't do it unless it's fully updated from the previous version. So I started that this morning, and that's all ready to go. I'll finish it off, and hopefully that'll be all up to date. So it's been a bit of a trial and error, and a bit of a chore to do it all, but I have waited probably long enough, and it was due to be done. So I think I'll leave it there, so I don't have to cough in you cough in the mic anymore. So this is Bandit Nev on some Hawkeye, the Cystoscopy Bandit, bidding you all very, very, very safe riding, and until next time, cheers for now.